Wherever you go, do not come near this place because the rumors about it are scary. This place is called Rustak Mountains, and people say that if you go there, you will actually get, or even worse, gets manipulated by black magic. You're probably like, bro, why would I be in a place like this? Well, let me answer you by saying you don't have to be exactly there. You can be in this area and some people will try to drag you. If you end up there, then you know that everything begins when people that used to live in this village started noticing that other people are going missing. I mean, imagine talking to your neighbor, and then suddenly, the next day, he's not here anymore. So this was a problem. Everyone in the village was wondering why. But you see, it was not the only one. Because not only half of the people are missing, the other half are having some terrible nightmares. What I mean by terrible nightmares, well, basically, it's these types of nightmare where you see scary creatures, but you cannot find an explanation to it. Yeah, the villagers are seeing this every time they sleep. In their place, I wouldn't sleep anymore. But if you think that we're finished, well, it's far from over. Some families assume that they could hear some people singing in their houses. According to the families, this only happens at night, and it only happened in the restroom or the bedrooms. Strange things kept happening for months, and this is where the villagers regrouped, and they were like, alright bro, it's enough. For real though, they all regrouped and they started discussing what's happening. Like, okay, if these things happen in our village, not the other villages, well, this thing is living among us. And they came up with this logical explanation. The leader of the village was like, okay, y'all gonna search every corner of the village until we find what causes this. That's it, the search begins. Every adult had to look every day for a minimal time of 2 hours. In 2 days after the search started, a group of 5 people noticed something interesting. The first thing they noticed was that the animals that lived here were scared to enter the caves that led to the mountains. Okay, to be precise, some of them are scared. The other ones that are not scared don't have shadows. When the group saw this, they immediately know that something is going on inside those caves. You're wondering why? Well, here is the thing. If you see an animal without a shadow, that only means that it's a jinn taking his form. This is not a real animal. When they entered the caves, they were literally traumatized. Remember the village people that were missing? Well, they all found them chained. Half was, and the other half was used for black magic purposes. Here is the logical explanation for all what happened to the village. So basically, some group was using black magic in these mountains. It's known that black magic is directly linked with jinns. So when you use too much black magic, it will attract jinns. That's why they started going inside people's houses and why they saw them in their nightmares.